It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, baby.
I feel like we haven't recorded in a long time.
No.
Is it just me?
No. Not us three and not just us. I recorded with Ciara.
Oh. I just feel like it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step 2. Steps.
Okay. But I mean, like it's only a week that we didn't have an episode, so I feel like that's good. All the moving and shaking around that everybody has been doing, I feel like since May.
Yeah.
Well, I move and shake all year. So
honestly, I feel like there's never a convenient time for us to record, but we have made it happen for 21 episodes? I'm tripping.
22?
No, I feel like I heard you say the number 22 before, maybe 23. If it's 23, regardless, it's in the double digits, and we've made the impossible happen this far. So
yes, we're in the 20s. So period. But yeah, I just feel like I feel like summer is over already
because it's planned out. Yeah.
No, not since it's planned out, because it's literally about to be July, and then
your summer goes.
My summer goes fast because school starts the 1st of August. So it's like, me too. I think it's asinine. So it's like school's over, and I'm like, well, damn, summer's over that fast, and I feel like it literally just started. So you only get 2 months, and it's over. But I guess like up there, school don't end to the middle of June, so summer just started.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I feel like everywhere in the United States, can we get on this is the school year?
Well, no, because I doubt that you would want Harper to be in school until the middle. I think June is too long. I feel like
I mean, I like them
May.
I like them ending it right before Memorial Day weekend because a lot of people travel. But can we just agree to start after Labor Day and go to the Friday before Memorial Day? Like that should be the school year, and then because summer officially starts unofficially Memorial Day weekend, and it ends Labor Day weekend.
Because I know after this year, she'll start in August, and they go back to school for 1 week. Then they out until after Labor Day, which I think is crazy. But it used to be like that for me, and I would be like, "Why am I going to school for a whole week to be off for a whole week, and then I'm going back September 4th or 5th, whatever it is?" That doesn't make sense.
It's dumb. It don't make no sense, but
yeah,
whatever. Yes. So what you been up to? Because I don't remember last time I talked to you.
I don't know. Honestly, everything is a blur. I don't have any complaints though. Well, I can complain about my job, but I'm not here for that today. I don't want to work. Like, I love my job. Let me knock on wood. I want to work. I would like to keep my employment. Love work. But the whole waking up every day, it feels like begging. Having to actually like tire myself out for money is starting to feel like begging. I went to New Orleans. I feel like we talked about that already. No,
we didn't. We didn't. I haven't asked you about anything because I've been trying to wait to get all of the information into one section. And I'm mad that Sierra's not here.
Yes.
Because at this point, I cannot contain my excitement. So I'm sorry, Sierra, but we're going to talk about Hot Girl Summer.
We have to talk about it.
We're going to talk about the tour. And so sorry.
Sorry, T. Well, at least we got one representative from that night because y'all were together. So it still counts.
We had a blast. Like, it was so fun. Like, and I'm a concert goer. I love concerts. And I feel like at this point in life, like all the concerts that I've been to, I have seen every artist that I feel like I need to see. Like,
you've seen Mariah Carey.
That was the last one. That was the last one on my list. Like, I was just like, okay, at some point in my life, I have to see Mariah Carey live. Check that off the list this year. I've seen Beyonce, seen Chris Brown, seen Usher, seen Jay-Z, seen Kanye. I've seen so many I've seen fucking Janet Jackson. So I've seen a good chunk of people that like
Didn't
artists.
You see Janet Jackson when you were a child?
Yes, that was like my first concert with Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
But I feel like that kind of like set the tone. Because I remember going to that concert. I remember where we sat, like, and I remember the part where, like, she does, like, the lap dance part. Well, she ties the guy to the well, I remember my mom covering my eyes. Like, I vividly remember
not covering
that
your
entire.
eyes. You brought me to a Janet Jackson concert.
Yes, and I think at that point it was still called the MCI Center. I think it was still called MCI. I remember
that's in DC.
Yeah, that's Capital One now, which used to be Verizon, which before it was Verizon, it was MCI. Yeah, so I remember that concert vividly, and I just loved the concerts ever since. So anytime I get the opportunity to go, take my money. I'm going. Let me see a live fucking performance. I am serious. I will be on Ticketmaster. Give me the pre-sale. Give me whatever. I will travel. I'm going to said concert. And Meg did not disappoint. I think when she initially announced the tour, I was kind of on the fence about going. And then I'm happy I really just said, fuck it. I'm going to go.
Were you on the fence because it's her first tour?
No, it was just the dates. The dates just weren't
Mondays and Thursdays.
It was like Mondays and Tuesdays. It was just like, come on, damn it. Like, it was like the days, the cities on certain days, and then to try to get a weekend day or like a Friday or something like that, it just wasn't matching up with my schedule. And I'm glad I did. I think the Atlanta shows were actually on a Friday and a Saturday.
And
they got fucking canceled. So I'm so happy I did not go to the Atlanta show. I think they finally had it.
They only had one.
Yeah, so it's just like I would have been pissed off because the city of Atlanta don't know how to maintain their infrastructure.
Girl, did you see how long it's been since they replaced them pipes?
I mean, yes, I live here.
But like, did you see the time? Like,
yes.
When I seen the date, I was like, oh, y'all are wilding. There's lead in that water for sure.
Folks, show. Like, you can't, anytime anybody does some shit that's crazy, I just chalk it up like, they got lead. No matter what, no matter where they from, especially if you are from an urban city, and you do some crazy shit, they got lead. That's it.
Which, shameless plug, if you do live in one of them cities, you can contact your mayor's office and they will send somebody to do a check on your house and make sure that there's no lead. And then if you are renting, your landlord is obligated to get it fixed.
Good luck with that. But
your favorite public health body.
Well, thank you for saving the people. But like the concert itself was so good. So like me and Sierra went to dinner before, got a little sushi. She actually was drinking because she don't drink. No, she didn't. Well, at least not while we were there. But I forced her to take a shot, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna buy it. Pour us up 2 of them, and let's get the shot, and let's roll. But God. When I tell you that we had the best time, we did not sit in our seats.
Where was this concert at?
It was whatever new Royal Farms is called. That's what it was.
It's a new one, like not the one that we went to for Mary J. Blige.
It was that venue. It's just called something different now, and we went on a different entrance. Like we were on a different side. I'd never seen that side of that building before. Because remember when we went for Mary, we were on the other side of the building, like right across the street from the actual Royal Farms that's on that corner.
Oh, I'm like, what? Yeah.
We were on a different side of the block. We were on literally the opposite side of the block, which is the real front entrance of the building.
So we went through the back door.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked. We was about to get some different seats too.
But it's just like, it wasn't even necessary. We didn't try to. It wasn't our fault. The guy who told us like the entrance to go into, I think he was a little confusion. Because he was like, if you have floor seats, stay in the regular line. But if you don't have floor seats, come this way. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense because where he took us was literally how you got to the floor. So I'm like, sir, I think you meant to say it backwards. And people, when they were like following him, were asking like, are you sure? And he was like, no, like, I'm sure, like barking on us. And he was wrong. And I'm just like, okay, cool. This ain't my job.
Y'all, so does that mean y'all pushed to the pit? Because that's what I would have did. Shit.
So when we got in, we got we had to go to the bathroom and stuff. We got our free little Taylor port or whatever.
I cannot
And
believe this girl was giving away teleport.
they had a whole setup in there.
Teleport is ridiculous.
Fucking teleport setup in there. So we had our teleport, and the teleport wine pourers, they was drunk too. Them girls was toasted. But whatever, it was a time. Had that, we are trying to find the seats. There's nobody down there giving directions. This is Baltimore for you. Nobody giving directions, no ushers, no nothing. It's just people there. So we asked one lady, like, oh, well, how do we get to basically to get upstairs to where the seats are? And she was like, oh, go around the corner, blah, blah, blah. We go around one corner to where she told us to go. That lady that was there was like, no, you don't need to go here. You need to go further down. So I'm like, okay, we start going further down, and I see a door that the sign isn't illuminated, but it says floor. And I said, well,
she told us to go down there.
She told us to go this way. So I'm going to walk through this door, and the worst thing that they could say is no. And show us to our exact seat. So we went down there, we walked through the door, and we're literally like right on the floor, all the floor seats, everything. So rather than trying to find a seat over there, we just stood like right where we came in. We spoke to the security officer. We were speaking to mad people, and we just kind of stood right there. And literally by the time we got there, Meg came out within 2 minutes. I had enough time to take pictures, and then Meg came out. So I was like, well, shit, I'm not going to my fucking seat now. And then especially when they weren't clearing people out, and she started performing, the only thing that they told me to do was like the main like walkway was like, they was like, oh, you can't stand right there. You had to back up a little bit. So I just
y'all was standing on the floor.
Yes. We were standing on a
bed. It was a security hazard.
Well, where we were right next to the exit. So,
well, I mean at not that night, but I mean in Royal Farms period, because remember when we went, it was contraband in there. Like nonstop.
Yeah. It was a hot mess when the first
security guards do not do their job at all.
But yeah, but it was a great. There wasn't there really wasn't an empty seat in the house. From what there was, it was lit. The second
the internet would like to say different.
The second Glorilla hit the stage, so the second Meg finished, it was lit. Like
yes,
and I tell you, it was so loud in there. But you could just feel the energy. Like it was just fun. Everybody was having a good time. Girl, the paramedics had to wheel a couple people up out of there because they had too much of a time. One girl, you know when you're like really, really drunk and your legs just turn to spaghetti noodles and people got to hold you up and you just basically being dragged across? That was her.
Oh, no.
Oh, she had a blast.
Oh, no.
She had a fucking blast. And it was so bad. I feel so bad for her because she only had like 15 minutes left and she would have made it through the whole concert.
That's how I was towards the end. There's a video of me saying, I want to go home. I was so drunk by the end and all the moving and shaking ass. By the time I got to the end of the concert, I was like, water? Can I have some water, please?
Girl, it was a fucking time. Like that, I had so much fucking fun at that concert. Like
it's a girl's
she sounded great. She looked great. The set list was great. However, she did not do running up freestyle, and I don't like that.
You know she did it in LA. Or Vegas, one of them. She did it in Vegas.
Not even
She's been dropping a bunch of songs that she was supposed to do for us.
Yes, and I'm very disappointed because I love that song.
Yeah.
And I want to hear it. But, you know, we got Cognac Queen, so I was cool with that. Her little dancey dance is so cute. I can't dance. I can't dance, so I'm cool.
Okay, it's great to admit that. Me neither. I got a little bop for you, but I'm willing to try.
I have rhythm. Let's clear it up. I have rhythm, but choreographed dancing is not for me. I can't do it.
I can shake my butt, and I can two-step. Twerking, like coordinated twerking, not my thing.
Yeah, coordinated twerking. I don't understand. Isolating each butt cheek, can't do that. Mm-hmm. So you know, I stay in my lane.
I throw it. That's all I can do. I can throw it.
That's it. That's all I got. I don't have nothing else for you.
Yeah. That is it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was great. I love that we stood right there because the second she was off that stage, we was out the front door. We was gone. We didn't have to worry about climbing down the steps and people moving real slow. We didn't have to worry about none of that shit.
I think that was the worst part, getting down the stairs.
We got the fuck up out of there and left. I did not buy any merch though. That was the only kind of like disappointing thing. But I think her stuff is on her website. I do kind of like how artists are doing it now, where it's their tour merch or like some of the merch. You can buy it on their website. They're doing deals with Amazon, so you can get it there. Because sometimes when you go to a show, I don't want to hold all of this stuff. And if I'm too lit, baby, I'm bound to forget something. And then I'd have left my $45 shirt.
Yeah. I'm joking.
I would have been
mad. The merch first. I personally didn't like the merch. Like, I like the shorts, but it was nothing in there that I was like, oh, I want. The shorts, I definitely still want. But everything
I could see that. I feel like the merch could have been better, and maybe that's why I wasn't like in a rush to buy something. And I was just like, I looked and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe if I come back, but you know, the people that be outside, I was like, look, when we was in the line at first, they was saying $20. Then all of a sudden, magically, it went down to $10. Then when we left, the guy, he had a stack of t-shirts in his hand, like, oh, it's $20. I said, okay, well, before we went inside, y'all was down to $10. So at this point, you should be down to $5. You got a stack of shirts in your hand. You trying to make this money or not?
Exactly.
He didn't want to give it to me. I would have. They were nice. Like, some of the shirts that they had were better than the merch.
The ones in New Orleans, it wasn't eating. It looked like somebody got their Cricut machine out and they had just got it that week and learned how to make it.
Oh no, the ones in Baltimore was nice.
I'm not shocked. They don't the scammers and the jammers, they don't disappoint. And
I would have bought one if it was for the right price. But he didn't want to negotiate. Okay.
He was trying to make it 200.
He had about 45 shirts in his hand. Nigga, give me that shirt for $10 fucking and let's keep it moving. Your unofficial merch.
The shirts probably cost $3. He's probably doing the math in his head like, now I gotta come out with $10 profit.
Child.
Oh gosh.
Whatever. So that was how Baltimore was. It was great. It was a time. How was New Orleans? Because like that's a whole trip.
So the trip was insane. The trip was insane.
When I seen Henny and Alize, they're choosing violence. That's not even violence. That is just insanity.
It was violence for sure. Now, this is my third time going to New Orleans. And I can honestly say this has been the best time, but I haven't had a bad time, if that makes sense. Like, it has progressively gotten better. And now, because of the way this time went, I have no idea what the next time is going to be like. I literally got off the plane. I was in a car. My Uber driver was like I forgot his name, but I looked it up. He's an ex-pro football player. Like, he went to the Jets.
Not Legion.
Yes, he went. No, he actually was like practicing with the Jets. But something happened and he got sent home, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, this is so interesting. No, he didn't get to play. So I was like, oh, this is starting off interesting. I'm Googling his name. He's like, yeah, you can Google me. It's like, you know I am, nigga. So then
you was about to the hotel.
I got to the hotel and I was like, well, I had yogurt, so we can go. They looked at me like I was insane. But I was so serious. I was like, I had yogurt. I know that we can go get something to eat on the way. So I'm good. I knew I was going to have Willie's before I started acting a hot mess because that's supposed to coat your stomach. It's nothing but oil and fat. It needs to coat my stomach. So I was good. We went to Cesarec House and we did like the tour. That was really fun. You start like all the way at the third floor and you have to come down. We was just drinking all the way down, taking shots. That was cute. And I definitely think if you go to New Orleans, that's something that you should try because Cesarec is, it's like their drink and it originated there. So after that, we went to Oyster House. I had oysters because I was like, if I do nothing else, I need to have my oysters. We had some drinks and then we hit Bourbon. The issue with us hitting Bourbon was that we had an entire itinerary and for the most part we followed it, but like once you get on Bourbon, good luck. Literally good luck. I think I got there at 12 and that means that we partied for 12 hours. Like I landed, dropped my bags, and I made sure I wore something I could wear on Bourbon. Dropped my bags and we was just drinking for 12 hours straight. Like I earn my beads. If you know, you know. I did not do it on bourbon, but I earned my beads. I went bull riding that weekend. Whew. No comment. And we were asleep, or at least I was, by midnight every night because we just went hard every day. The Alize and the Henny was on the boat ride because you cannot go to New Orleans without a swamp tour. Or you can, but I enjoy the swamp tours because they got a twerking tiki, they got a freaky tiki, they got all types of tiki boats out there. Mm-hmm. So we twerked the whole hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. The food was great. We ate great all weekend. I will say that this food, either I'm getting old, right? Or the food is very salty.
You say that about a lot of stuff. Like, I feel like no matter where we go, you be like, "Oh, this is salty."
Because it don't have to be salty.
About everything, and then I just be like, I'm tasting. I'm like, Michelle, this is not salty.
No, Tarre, certain stuff, like, I get what you mean. Like, my mom will say that too. She'd be like, well, you don't season this like too heavy. And I'm like, no, because I don't like salt. But in New Orleans, they use Creole, Cajun seasoning. But
yeah, and that's not even salt now. So like, yeah, there I could get that. It's, especially in certain places, it could be like
mixed with alcohol.
Ooh, yeah, dehydration city. Okay,
exactly. So we had, like, I was with a bunch of responsible people. So we had, like, vitamins. We all took vitamins in the morning. We had our liquid IV. We had a case of water in the room. So, like, that much we were okay. It was just that salt. I came back and my ankles was a little swollen. And I'm not hypertensive. So that was very strange for me. But other than that, like, we really ate good. And I really enjoyed the fact that I got to eat crawfish. That was my favorite part. And we went to the hood to eat crawfish. I love an Uber driver that's a tour guide. Like, if I'm in your city, drive me around town. And I met a nice man. He was nice while we was there. That's all. Now to the concert, the most important part. So we went to the Virgin Hotel to, like, the rooftop, enjoyed ourselves for, like, the day before the concert. Because we was like, we need to wind down. We've been drunk all weekend. We need to relax. And this is Monday. So I'm checking our tickets on our way back. Like, okay, I gotta send my tickets to y'all, or send the tickets to y'all. Everybody got their ticket. We leaving the hotel after we had dinner. Well, after we were on our way to actually go get dinner before the show. Which, sidebar, the restaurant is called Sylvain. When you go back to New Orleans, I highly recommend this place. The food is delicious. Now, they probably were looking at us like, why are they dressed like hoochies in this restaurant? But it was delicious, okay? They have this thing where you order champagne and fries. Delicious. I feel like those are the best fries I ever had in my life. Either that or I was just drunk, but they were amazing. And the champagne was, like, just right. So
now
we got the night started.
I'm a French fry connoisseur. So
I think you'll enjoy it.
I love a good fry. And I'm very critical about French fries.
And I think I had crab beignets too, like crab beignets there. So that was
hot take. I don't really like beignets.
I don't have to have them. We didn't go to Cafe Du Monde because Cafe Du Monde not on Bourbon, but in the French Market is not the best one. Like, the locals always will tell you to go to the one in Metairie, I think. Just not that one. They say don't go to that one because obviously most things on Bourbon are
touristy.
Tourists, yeah. So there is a place called Loretta's in the French Market that is really decent, but we went somewhere on Canal Street to get beignets. I don't really care about beignets. I'm not crazy with them. I like the savory, like when people add stuff to the beignets. Like, I had duck fat beignets, and I was like, "This is it." I made that face too, and I was like, "This is all right." Intrigued. I needed a little bit of
intrigued. I would be intrigued.
But the crab beignets,
like duck, delicious. But duck fat things.
I said that about alligator. I had alligator this time too, and I was like, "This slaps."
It's like chicken. It's like fishy chicken.
Black people's obsession. No, alligator's not fish.
No, but it's like fishy chicken. It has like a little bit of the taste of chicken, but like the texture of fish.
It's not as wild as lamb, but it has to me, it has like a gamey taste.
It has a game. So it reminds me like the gamey taste is like similar to catfish for me, but it's like thicker than catfish. It's more like consistency wise, like chicken, but it has that taste like catfish. Because catfish has a distinct taste. So does alligator, and that's why I say it's like fishy chicken.
Okay, fishy chicken.
It's curious.
That is quite the description, Tarre. Fishy chicken. Okay. Well, I looked at our tickets and it was like club level, and I was like, "Well, what the fuck is club level?" I'm thinking we about to be in a skybox. I'm like, "We didn't buy these. Has to be wrong," because we bought 100 level. Because after Beyonce, I said I would never get floor seats. I did not. I enjoyed it because I didn't have to squint, but I didn't enjoy it because I had to do this the whole time.
Exactly.
I don't like doing it.
I don't like floor. That's why I don't like floor seats. And also, if you're short and a person in front of you is taller than you, you're fucked. You can't see anything, even if you're looking up, because all you're looking at the back of their damn head. You don't see anything. So I don't get the rush to like buy floor seats. I most certainly prefer a 100 level section seat. Like put me in a staggered seat so I can fucking see. If I'm spending $200-$300,
put me
sometimes more, stage. I want to see.
Yeah. I will say our seats, I did not have to zoom to get Megan like a video of her, and I was like, I need to get this lucky all the fucking time. Like now that I am buying tickets for concerts, I was like, yeah, we need to get this lucky. And the tickets were not expensive. Like everybody kept saying, why y'all going to New Orleans to see her? And I'm like, because what I would have paid to go to New York, and I'm talking about hotel, me driving up there, me buying a ticket, I basically spent to go to New Orleans. Like, hell yeah, I'm time. And I made a vacation out of it.
Exactly. If you can hook a cute little weekend trip into something, fucking
always
do it.
Exactly.
Fucking do it.
And we came back. I left. Well, they were there from Friday to Tuesday. I went Saturday morning to Tuesday. That was a perfect setup, and we didn't leave till Tuesday night, so we still like did stuff. But the concert was true. It was a moment. Okay,
it was so fucking good.
She did that, and coming from somebody who like I'm just now starting to get into concerts, I appreciate that they got on stage on time. The set list read the room, other than not doing running up freestyle.
Yeah, I ain't like it. Still don't like it.
The dancing was perfect. Their personalities matched. Like when Glow got on the stage and Meg was on stage with her, they just meshed well. Meg was perfect. Her breath control is remarkable.
It's crazy.
She danced.
She danced. She rapped. I'm like, bitch, I'm out of breath. I be out of breath in the car, just trying to rap along.
Yes. And I was so drunk and like mesmerized. I looked up at all the lights and I was like, y'all be lying on the internet. Y'all be lying. It was packed. And I'm grateful that we went in, because like Club Over, you go through a certain entrance and like you get a certain exit. I'm grateful for that, because the amount of people, when we were even trying to get in the building, we were like this, trying to get in there. But unfortunately, we did not have teleport. Y'all are lucky. We had Douce.
Okay.
And no.
I mean, I don't drink cognac, so.
Tarre, I really got to stop drinking cognac. There's a video of me in like the club level bar with my ass in the air dancing. I was drunk. And we all took turns buying rounds. So it was like one person get up. For context, it was 4 of us. One person get up, we get the first round. Then the next person go, they would get the next round. And I'm like, why are these drinks still coming? I want to go home. Please take me home.
Listen, I commend you.
This big, like.
I commend you, because I would have been out of commission between cognac in general and the heat and the food. Baby, yes. I would have been in a coma next to a toilet, like dying. So I commend I commend the stamina. I commend the alcohol tolerance. I commend y'all livers for surviving, because
That
baby,
was
I would have been
interesting
in
though.
shambles.
But that's the part that was so interesting. Like, I had on a crop top. I didn't feel like maybe I like controlled my eating. Like at Sylvain, the portions weren't big, but like I didn't starve myself all weekend, and I didn't feel terrible while I was there. It was when I came back, everything was like I detoxed last week because I was like, this is gross.
Yeah,
like this is disgusting. And she like, girl, I was bent over a fire hydrant. I know the people in New Orleans was like, if this girl don't put her ass away.
I think New Orleans is the perfect place for that. I don't think people bat an eyelash.
Like if I was home, if I went to like Philly, I probably wouldn't have done that because I'm home.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm home.
People definitely would have been looking at you like,
girl, relax. No, actually, I'm not.
But I feel like certain cities, it's appropriate. It's okay. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's judging. Everybody's on the same kind of fucking time.
Yeah.
And I love that. I'm glad you had a good time. I feel like New Orleans is your city. Like, you know how like you really, really, really like a place. Like, I can go to this place 15 times and it never fucking gets old. Vegas is like that for me. I love Vegas.
New Orleans is my Miami.
Yeah, it's like some people who love Miami, like they're gonna go if they have a free weekend. It's like, I just want to do something. I'm gonna go to Miami. Me, I'm a Las Vegas kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
You, it's New Orleans.
And I think that's very true, especially now that I know how accessible like the different pools are at the hotels. Like, thank God for Resort Pass. Resort Pass is a thing. Next time I go, I want to stay at the Virgin Hotel. I don't even remember. We stayed at La Futon or something like that. Something. It was really nice though. It was in the warehouse district. It's so crazy. The hotel that I stayed at the first time I went is literally down the street. I remember walking past this hotel like, oh, this is nice. And it's a beautiful space. I think if somebody got married, like they would really enjoy that hotel. I'm actually trying to talk Savannah into having her reception there. She's probably gonna say no. But she went venue shopping while we were there, so that was fun because she's gonna get married. So that was pretty exciting.
So now you have another excuse to go.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, I can't wait. And I got tattooed. Also, that's my last little tidbit.
Oh, let me see it. Let me see it because I haven't seen it. Girl, what the hell?
Impulsive decision.
I can't see it. Never mind.
You can't see it?
No. All I could see. Okay, that's a little bit better. First, I could just see the top of it, but okay.
We throwing up crib. Just kidding. Are we gonna talk about this?
We can talk about. Did you watch?
Huh? Did I? I didn't see the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see the beginning. I seen when Kendrick came out. I seen his.
Okay, then we can't talk about it. At least if you didn't see Mustard on, we can't talk about it because
I'm gonna watch it today.
When Mustard came on, you have to find it on YouTube because on Amazon they put a clean version.
I bookmarked it on Twitter. Somebody uploaded the whole 3 hours.
Yeah, don't do it directly from Amazon because the next day Amazon like put a clean version out.
Oh no, I don't want that.
And I'm like, baby, what is this, honey? Sometimes like curse words just add the necessary. It's the saison. It's the spice to the words. You need it. Don't give me no clean version of nothing. I don't want to hear it.
I heard Schoolboy Q perform Ohio, but he cut off the part. I seen a little clip of, I think it was Ohio, and he cut off the part where he was like, when I see Schoolboy, I'm gonna slap. I mean, when I see Academics, I'm gonna slap him. And Academics was like listening to it, and he was like, yes, he cut it off. Listen, this nigga.
Academics don't mad if you want to slap him. Just go about your day.
Decrease.
But yeah, like from Mustard on, like granted, I like the energy in the room. Like you could feel it coming through the TV screen.
The white people.
That's how energetic the building was. Like I love shit like that.
Yeah.
Also, as a concert goer, like you need that. Like that kind of fuels the artist. It just makes everything a whole lot more enjoyable when the crowd is 100% bought in and involved in the show. Now, the first set, I believe his name is DJ Head. I'm not from California, so I wasn't familiar with pretty much anybody that he had come out. So it was like, it was okay, but I wasn't like, okay, I have to sit here and watch this portion. Like I was washing dishes, doing, you know, whatever. But
was
when
Tyler the Creator on his set?
No.
Or Mustard set?
Mustard came out. I mean, Tyler came out with Mustard. But when Mustard came out, first of all, any song that I hear Mustard on a beat, I know I'm gonna go crazy.
Isn't it crazy to be like, damn, this is a West Coast concert, but I know all of these songs. Somehow I know all these songs.
The only thing I don't like, and I don't know why, like where was Tyga? Because when he played Rack City, all I wanted was Tyga. He
wasn't up there?
No. He played Rack City. I think Rack City was
kids.
I think Rex. Okay, I think Rack City was the first song.
Oh wow!
I think that was his opening song. But even from there on to like present day, I'm like, wow, what a fucking time!
Yes,
what a time to be alive! Like to know that I was alive for the Mustard run. Like when everything on the radio was a Mustard.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like that just it's just very like nostalgic. It's just the vibe, nostalgic. Like all of the things that he was playing, like every song. I'm at LMA didn't come. Well, she's not from LA. She's not from LA, but she is like an artist that I think Mustard signed her. But whatever.
She under TDE?
No.
Mm-mm.
She was under Mustard. I don't know if she still is, but like when she first came out, like Boot Up and all that. No, I think Boot Up was a song that just got her popular. And then after that, I think she was with Mustard. I think Mustard helped her do her first album. Whatever. I don't know. So I could be wrong. But anyway.
Yes.
She wasn't
I
there.
could hear him on the beginning of one of her songs.
Yeah, like she wasn't there, but she's also not from California.
She's also pregnant.
Yeah, but they been said she was pregnant.
I didn't, girl. You know my ear not to the streets. That's why.
Oh yeah, they've been said she was pregnant. You just haven't seen her. It's very much like I'm
Shot
not.
Clock makes so much sense.
I'm not confirming or denying nothing. She wasn't with him then, but
it would have been the perfect
yeah, but no. But anyway, back to the task at hand. It was just so fucking. It was just so good. Like, I was like, wow, just putting everything together to have it go seamlessly, for the stream to pretty much be seamless, the audio quality. Like, I don't think you could have asked for or put together a better event.
Right.
Of artists, and for it to be just like a regional thing. Even though of course there are going to be people from other cities and stuff that come, but you could tell that the show was crafted from inception to execution. This is for California. This is for us. It's for nobody.
Strictly put it.
Yes, like this is for us. It's for nobody else. And it was just an amazing show.
I want to see the streams. Like, I want Kendrick to break down what cities were like tuned in to show like the West Coast impact. Like, yeah, we listen to that music and we love that music. Yes.
It was just really good. Kendrick's set list from Euphoria to Not Like Us, like it was just good. His breath control is out of this world as well.
They said him and Beyonce, that's Beyonce's son.
Like, I don't know where people, like, how do you train your lungs to hold that much air while you're talking, while you're moving around, and not be winded? I would be.
They got to be on.
You would hear in the fucking mic.
Rapping.
Got
to be on Stairmaster. Yeah,
you got to be doing something. But it was so good. Kendrick did my favorite song. Money Trees is like one of my favorite songs.
When Money Trees came on, I was like,
love that song.
My childhood. My teenage life, wow.
Yes, like
I wanted him to do like why can't I think straight? ADHD. I wanted more. I wanted like throwback like that.
I feel like it was all just like perfectly crafted.
It was great, and it's crazy because it felt like this song's directed at Drake. So from open to close, there were shots. Like, I see somebody break down a set list, and I was like, I would have never guessed this. Like, even if it wasn't beef this whole time, he definitely made it seem like that. And I love it. I love petty beef. I love a petty response.
Listen, I love that keep that same energy kind of shit. Like, no, this is what we on. We're gonna keep that same fucking energy.
And then all of them on stage at the
All of them
end
on
singing.
stage. Yes, all of them on stage at the end. It was just really good. And to know an event like that, you got all the different gangs, you know, everything. There wasn't no issue. There wasn't no problems. Like,
nobody got slapped in the back of their neck.
Yeah, like how else do you expect a night to go? Like, it can't get more perfect than that.
Yeah. I must say, and this is the petty in me. After the concert went off, I listened to 100 by The Game and Drake, and I was like, yeah, nigga, that's why you wasn't there. Because in the beginning of the song, he said, niggas called me to set you up, want me to go and wet you up. And I was like, this is how it began. This is how Drake started to think that he had street credibility, because hood started backing him, or people started backing him. And even in the video, I might be like taking a super deep dive, but even in the video, it appeared as if Drake was real right. And when you think about everything Kendrick has said about him, it's like, why did y'all accept this white boy into y'all hood like that? Like, why did y'all make him think that he good when he check into y'all hood? So the next day, The Game got on live and he was like, these niggas know who I am. They know my body. I can go to their hood. I'm around. I'm here. Y'all talking about I ain't get invited somewhere. Yeah, but why weren't you there even if you didn't get invited? Like, realistically, everybody from every hood, including yours, is there. Why are you not there? So to me, and he kept saying, you know, Drake is my brother. And it's like, yeah, but they also are all telling you, like, we don't fuck with him. So you saying that that's your brother is exactly why you didn't get invited, and you're delusional.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just like when you pick a side, stand on it.
You gotta stay there.
I feel like a lot of times in any situation, whether right or wrong, that's all it boils down to. If you pick a side, you choose to pick a side, then stay on the side that you picked.
And he said he wasn't picking sides. And that's the thing. I hate when people try to say, like, oh, well, like, I'm neutral. There is nothing neutral about disrespect. Like, you can't stay neutral in a situation where people are disrespected. There's no way to stay neutral.
Yeah.
If you come to me and say, I don't even know, fuck all the girls in your group chat. Like, and I'm cool with you. You be like, fuck them hoes. They fake. They dirty. They ain't got no money. They broke. And they don't take care of their kids. Well, I can be like, well, we still cool. So I'm still friends with you. But these my friends too. I'm staying out of it. No, I'm not. I can't stay out of that. You just disrespected gang. Like, you went crazy. And I feel like that's a matter of, now I have to question who you are, the integrity of your character, because you went real hard. Like, you went way too hard. So I don't feel like this is a situation you can stay neutral in, and God bless The Game, because he's saying he walking around freely with no issues. Like, you probably started a war. Little did you know. Like, they don't bang with you.
I don't think it's like necessarily that serious. It kind of just like, okay.
No, not war serious. Yes. I don't think
know,
it's
but
war serious.
I think it's kind of just like, okay, I don't have no beef with you per se,
fuck
but
with that. Yeah.
Like that. It's just like, okay, it just is what it is. But I think it was, I think it was amazing, and that's how you fucking do it. That's how you do it. Like, it just was so perfect.
Yeah. And to play the song 5 times and the crowd still hype.
Yeah, the crowd was still going crazy.
Song.
Like, the crowd was going crazy. Harper was going crazy. I just was like, child, what is happening here?
Yeah, all the kids. Because the next morning I got a video from Soleil, and she was like,
yeah,
I seen somebody baby like acting like she was recording it on her toy phone. I'm like, oh, the kids love this song. Like, and it's such a great song. I seen somebody tweet that they're tired of hearing the song wherever they go, and I was like, yeah, cannot relate. And people was quote retweeting it like, yeah, if you was here when Yeah came out by Usher, you would throw up on yourself, because the song played everywhere.
Everywhere, every time, every place. But sometimes you just have like a record that's like that. Like, I have songs that I think I just heard it so much that I don't want to hear it, like Work. if I never heard Work another day in my life, I would be okay, because that's how much that song fucking played.
You know how they ask you to vote for songs on the radio that you don't want to hear anymore? I sure
Like,
did. I sure did.
the way Work had everybody in a choke hold, you couldn't escape you couldn't escape it, and that's just kind of what it is. Like, songs have their run. Like, eventually it won't be played, you won't hear it, and it's like, and that's fine. When it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
But for the time being, let that shit live. We have let other shit live.
Yeah.
That
every
wasn't
song
good.
from 2016, honestly, every song. Controller. The song come on now, and I don't want to hear it. But Controller.
No, I haven't heard it in a while. So if it came on right now, I'd be fucking with it. But in the
every
right
couple months, I go through his whole discography. Like, I'm not gonna get rid of his music. Like,
No.
yes, he irritates me with his antics, but I'm not gonna get rid of his discography. I listen like straight through from his first to his last, and Controller is one that gets skipped. You know what song I feel like by Drake people don't talk about enough?
What?
Ice Melts.
I love that song. I love that whole album. Like, the whole like Euro shit that he was on. That whole thing, More Life. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it when it first came out.
One of them songs came on my dance hall playlist today, and I was like, this is weird.
That's your dance hall playlist.
This is weird. Guilty. Oh, Blim. Was Blim on that album?
Yes.
Blim came up there, and I was like, he is not Jamaican. He's not, actually.
No, not at all. But it was great. It was a time. I have one more concert this summer to go to, and I am excited.
Where you going?
I want to see Chris Brown. Come on now. You know me.
I'm sorry,
going
y'all.
to see.
That grape was staring at me.
I am going to see Christopher Maurice Brown. This is probably my 3rd or 4th time seeing Chris, and I don't care. I have my VIP tickets. I don't have meet and greet tickets. Lord, wish I did, but I don't.
Why didn't you get them?
Because you had to buy the ticket and then pay the $1,100. It's not, you don't get paid the $1,100 and get a ticket. No, they're separate. So you have to buy your venue.
People are fans.
You have to buy your venue ticket, your ticket for the show, plus the meet and greet. And the meet and greet, you had to buy them through his website. So there's only a select number of them. So once they're sold out, they're gone. They're not coming back up. But I'm fine with that. I got we got like the silver VIP package or whatever. And we bought them for like regular price. It wasn't like resale price. I got them on the first pre-sale the day they dropped. I bought them fucking tickets. So I am so excited.
I think that Chris Brown fans are very interesting people.
Don't listen.
I just don't like. I'm not crazy about Chris Brown at all.
And I don't understand. But
now, if you told me Pretty Ricky was, listen, I
know you did not just put them in the same fucking sentence.
Like, Chris Brown that I like, he was singing Young Love.
That he sings that.
The rest of the songs I'm going to sit down for though, because I'm just not.
Wow,
I'm not crazy about that. I can't even tell you a Chris Brown song unless it's like that song he got with Drake.
You're nuts. And people who aren't.
I hope you have fun.
Oh, I'm gonna have a ball. Don't you fucking worry. Don't you fucking worry. I'm gonna have so much goddamn fun.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out how to go see Meg one more time.
If you can get it, get it.
I'm not going to see that lady again.
Oh, okay. Well,
I want to go somewhere though. I was going to go to Rock City this weekend and buy the ticket off somebody, but I'm gonna go make a candle or something instead.
Sorry.
I feel like I need to get a hobby. Like, I need to do something
candle. Not a fucking candle. But wow. So yeah, our summers have been summering, and I've been having a blast.
Yeah, I don't know what else I have planned.
Yeah.
Well, July I'm going to like a comedy show and boat riding, like random stuff. Like, I want July to be like enjoyment, but like it don't have to be anything extreme.
Oh my God. Guess what's happening in July?
Your birthday.
Yes.
I was like, is there something else happening? You get on my nerves.
My birthday's coming.
She's gonna be 33, y'all.
Shut up. I'm be 31. Whatever. I mean, 31. I am excited. I feel like the last, like, I don't know, give or take like 3 years or something like that. I have not been like, I was excited for 30. I was excited for 30.
I was about to say,
I was excited for 30, but prior to that, I wasn't really like excited about anything for my birthday. Like people ask like, oh, what do you want? And I'm a gifts person. So for me to be like, oh, I don't want anything. And I was dead set like, I don't want anything. I'm fine. But this year, no, I want a motherfucking gift, you know?
Just make a
I'm
share.
like, no, I want the things. I want the things. Something.
I'm glad my limit went up at Nordstrom. Put it in a share note.
Like, I'm excited for my birthday this year. So I'm excited about that. I really feel like that's just kind of like a testament to me being in a completely like different headspace. So I'm like, okay, I can actually be happy about things and celebrate things that I always did. So,
but it's not a checklist. It's not a task. It's
not a checklist. It's not a task. It's not like okay, here we go. And my birthday's on a Friday. Like I'm doing shit I never did. I'm taking off work.
Aren't you going to be at a wedding that weekend?
No, there's actually, there's an event on Friday, but it's in the evening. The actual wedding itself is on Sunday. The first event starts on Thursday. Then there's something Friday night, Saturday. There's nothing.
So you can celebrate all weekend.
So yeah, so Saturday, if I don't get an opportunity to really do anything on Friday, which I'll probably do shit in the daytime, and I'll probably like go to lunch. I won't have time for like dinner. I could do shit on Saturday. And I'm gonna be in New York, so the girls going shopping. It's like, hold off on my birthday gift because when I get to New York City,
I'm actually gonna be up there. I think that weekend, so I might be able to see you. Yeah, I'm supposed to go to some dinner thing on that Friday in Brooklyn, so I might change my plans.
Oh yes,
what y'all do?
Tell me what you're gonna be doing. Somebody buy me a drink everywhere. Yes, I'm really excited about that. Last.
Well, I think it's in August.
Yes, I do know it's in August, and it's stressing me out.
Are you gonna be there?
I don't think so. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, Harper starting school.
Because school starts on the 1st. So
well, my birthday. If you don't come for my birthday, then just come for me as birthday.
And then her party would have to be on your birthday because that's a Saturday.
Whose party?
Harper's.
Oh, y'all have no party? No, don't come on my birthday then.
So I don't.
Or you don't have to come. No pressure. But for my birthday, I'm going to Jersey anyway. I'm going to the spa. I haven't told anybody, but it's really. I'm going to get my makeup done. My hair gonna be done, and I'm going to land somewhere. Ask everybody where they want to go to eat. And it feels great. It feels great. I don't want nobody to feel left out. I don't want nobody to feel obligated. I am going where the wind blows me.
And that's good. Like it's your birthday, so just do that. I'm excited about it.
Yes, I can't wait.
Finally, you'll be closer to 30. Jesus fucking Christ!
I know this is my last, and I think that's why I want to do it this way because I'm not going into 30 pigeonholed by anything. Like this is what I want to do. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to feel like I have to stick to any plans. My only plans is to go get a massage that day. And I really want to fly in the wind.
That's good. Sometimes it's just like, if other people want to come and fly with me, cool. But if you want an itinerary, a set time, baby, I don't got it for you. So it's best you might not want to come.
I might cancel it all and go take a nap,
And sometimes it fucking be like that. Sometimes I'm like, I don't went way too hard in the daytime. Fuck nighttime. I gotta go to sleep.
Exactly. Also, I think this has something to do with it. Do you notice anything different about my wrists? Something is always on my wrist.
What happened to your bracelet?
I looked down this morning. It was gone.
Oh, so it's been working.
I think we're out of a transformation period. Or we're in a transformation period. So
it's time to buy a new one. It's time to buy a new one because the previous one, it took all the energy that it could.
yeah.
It's gone. It said, baby, I've had enough. I'm clocking out. So now you got to tag a new person and you got to get a new one.
Yeah. I'm going to find a place up here because I want to go to like an actual spiritual place and like put my hand on it. I don't want to order one. So
yeah. Yeah, so you gotta do that. I love that. I think it's something to just be like 100% comfortable, like where you are. I feel like it just kind of like changes the outlook on everything.
Yeah, for sure.
It just I feel like when you personally are like good, everything, all the little pieces to the puzzle, they all just start kind of like going into place, and it's like, oh, okay, this is what like happiness.
This is it.
This is it. Like, okay, cool. I've gotten that, and that's it. So it's about time to take another fucking lap around the sun, and
yes, another one.
Fuck shit up.
Or something like that. Look, or something like that.
That's all I fucking got. That's literally it. I feel like it's been a lot of time of just trying to figure shit out.
Mm-hmm. And we've been in a rat race for the past couple of years, I think collectively.
Yes.
As a friend group, like weddings and showers and this party and that vacation. Like, I feel like we've been doing so much. I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like there's been so much going on. I feel like I haven't really poured into myself. It's been like, what can I do that is going to work for everybody? And I'm just out of that like cycle. Even like partially because for 30, I thought I wanted this party because I wanted to feel celebrated. And I was like, you're going to spend like $4,000 or $5,000 on a party when you could spend $4,000 or $5,000 or less doing something you really want to do. I'm going on the world tour.
And that be it.
I want to see some shit.
I think for me, like, shit's been very busy, but I kind of like things being a little bit more busy, I guess.
You like structure, so you like to know what everything's gonna look like. I think that's
I just kind of like to know. I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna do something, if I got plans this weekend, and this weekend, that's cool, all well and fine. I just need to know what the plan is, where I need to go, where I'm supposed to be. And I think the planning is what drives me fucking crazy. But the doing, I don't have no problem doing. Planning that'd be the issue for me.
I'm the opposite. When I was like driving this morning, I was like, I need a weekend where I don't have to do nothing. Oh, I don't want to like need to be anywhere. I don't want nobody to need me to be nowhere. And it's not that I don't enjoy being around my people. I love everybody. But like sometimes I just want to exist. Like I looked at my house and I was like, well, it's time to buy new furniture.
See, no. That's because I feel like that we say, oh, I just want to like do nothing or I just want to relax. And then when you sit on the couch, you be like, damn, it's a crack in the wall right there. I should really fix that. Oh, wow. We've had that furniture.
But that's the problem. I haven't been home long enough to notice and to fix. I noticed
why? Things. If it ain't broke, bitch, leave it alone.
Nah, it is broke. My wardrobe, where my clothes were in my closet.
Just give it up. That shit is gonna be a mess. It has been a mess for years. Just leave it. You moved it out of another room.
It's been organized.
No, it hasn't. Organized.
It wasn't falling apart before. It's falling apart now. Like it's only 2 things there. It was like 6. There's 2.
Girl, how about get rid of some of the shit in there, and then it won't.
I did that already. And then I bought clothes. I had to replace the old stuff.
That's not how that's supposed to work. But yeah, sometimes I feel like if you say that, oh, I just want to sit and I want to do nothing, that literally means do nothing. That doesn't mean, okay, let me fill up this free time that I have with going furniture shopping. No, because that's something you have to do.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're just going to relax and chill, then just do that. Just relax and chill. Because guess what? The shit'll still be there tomorrow. Okay, I'm just not tackling it. I'm not doing it today. If I don't want to do no house chores today, I'm not fucking doing it. If I don't want to go, if I don't want to leave my house and I just want to close all of the blinds and just kind of like sit, lay on the couch, watch TV, get a little snack, lay down, take a nap, watch some more TV. If that's all I want to fucking do, best believe at this stage in the game, that's all that I'm going to fucking do. I can clean up tomorrow. But today, present day, right here in my face, I'll worry about that shit another fucking day. I don't like doing shit that I don't want to do when I don't want to do it.
And you can't force me to do it.
And that be the best. Once I kind of like adopted that concept, shit was a whole lot easier. It's like, if I don't want to go somewhere, no, don't want to go.
Not obligated to do so.
I don't want
argue
to.
with your mother. Literally
I don't
argue
want
with your
mother. Not doing it. So, boom, cool. If I don't want to do this, I'm not doing it. So I've kind of gotten myself out of that rat race of trying to be 15 different places all at once. Yes, I do be on the move because that's what I like.
Be places that you want to be.
I'm where. Trust me, if you see me there, I want to be there.
Child. Yes.
And
yeah. Yeah. And I'm not explaining why I didn't come. I just don't want to.
Yeah, and
I want other people to feel that way too. Like I'm real big on that. If I'm doing something you don't want to come, please do not make yourself uncomfortable. Because it's on the show.
Don't be so weird if you don't want to be. But I feel like I learned that in 30. I tried to learn it earlier and it was just delivery was way too harsh. And now I think I've kind of mastered being able to say no, being able to say no on my own terms and being okay with that and not have to stand on business so harshly. Like, it's fine. Yeah. I don't want to do it. I'm not explaining it. I'm not over explaining it. And and should be a whole lot more enjoyable. So whatever I'm gonna do for 31, I don't know.
One of my older cousins, she's like that, and everybody is always like, when she say no, like she being mean. It's like, no, she's actually really generous, and she's always willing to like help people. But when she mean no, she don't want to do something, or no, she don't want to go somewhere, or no, that's not her thing, or she just don't come around. People know now, don't question her, because she will be there. She will show up. She will love on her people, but she know how to pour back into herself. Like, always pouring back into herself. And that's just the point that I need to get, because I'm like, I've done nothing for so long but pour myself out. And even when people, like, there are people who call me selfish, and I'm like, had to assess why they call me selfish. It's like, the one time I say no to something, I'm selfish to you. So I'm going to embrace the selfishness. I'm going to embrace pouring back into me, because I can't be walking around here raggedy. I don't care. Like, not to nobody else's benefit. I can't do it.
And that kind of just be about the things, just you're a person. You got to come first. Because what the fuck I'm going to give to you if I'm in my reserve tank.
Exactly.
at this point. So now I got to recharge, refuel, and then we can go about it. And then we can go, we can do things. I can show up for things. But best believe, if it's not aligned with where I am right now, if my social battery is not where it needs to be to attend, I'm not coming.
I'm going to be there. Yeah.
I love you.
But I won't
come. The only thing I will show up for is something. If it's just like a major life event, then I'm going to show up. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to fix my attitude before I come. And show up, because I do believe in showing up for your people. But if it's not that, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
And that's really it. So there was no like major topic for
I do wish that you would stop throwing birthday parties for Harper every year. If there's a major birthday for, like, the T for 2. And how old did Harper turn? Did she turn 5 that year? No. I think she turned 3. You had a party, and I'm like,
no, we didn't have a party. We didn't have a party when she turned 3. I went to Jamaica.
So what did Mia do for 2? Y'all were in Jamaica when she turned 2?
Yeah. We didn't have a party.
3?
We didn't have a party for 3. We were in Jamaica because you and my dad have the same birthday.
Oh, yeah. So what did we do for 4? Where were we at for 5? Something was going on for 5.
5?
I think I went somewhere for my birthday, or I did something for my birthday. Because my birthday is that weekend. Yeah.
See?
And
we should have had kids a week apart.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I really don't know.
We should have had kids a week apart.
Because it wasn't on purpose. I did not choose to have a Leo child. I did not choose.
It's increasingly difficult to be there, especially now that she's in school. It's like,
I'm letting you know. Well, I take it back. I can't let you know anything because I'm not having a party, so it don't even matter next year.
Listen, I try. I really, really try my hardest. And when plans are scheduled like a little bit further in advance, I can kind of move and shake. But it definitely be I came today. We're leaving in the morning, like first thing in the morning, because we got to get back. That's the only difficult part about, like I said, summer ending at the beginning of August.
Yeah.
If it wasn't school, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be like, oh well, we'll just leave on Monday.
Earlier days were easier.
Yeah, when they're little, it was easier. I don't really like celebrating things before they happen, so I'd rather do it after. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do something for them like later. Like, okay, you can go see your cousin like after.
Yeah.
I'm like, what y'all doing Labor Day weekend? We throw him in there.
Well, we were supposed to do something. There's another story. That's another story.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
We'll figure it out.
And try. But yeah, there's no like major topic of conversation for today. It was more of just like we have to catch up in all the things that needed to be discussed because Meg needed to be discussed.
We talked about a lot of things.
Kendrick needed to be discussed because those were highlights of the summer. And my birthday's coming.
Yes. You just forgot we talked about Meg.
I said that. I said we talked about we talked about Kendrick. So those 2 things were very important. I needed to get the rundown on the trip. Those things were very important. Next week we'll come back and we'll be our trio. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming and we'll actually have topics of discussion for you guys. Okay?
Yeah. Perhaps we'll cry.
Whoa. Let's not.
Never know. Never know. What emotions will emote?
Well, I ain't in the business of trying to do that, so.
She's also the one in charge of topics, so that means we won't be crying. Sorry, guys. Maybe next time.
You're a crier. I'm not. So
I love crying.
Okay.
Girl, okay, wait. I've been doing my girl walks in the morning. The other day I went to the gym and I was lifting and I needed to stretch because the stretch I did at the gym just wasn't doing it. I was like at home and I was feeling tight in here. So Friday I was like, let me just meditate and do my stretch. I got down on that floor and I stretched so good. I felt myself about to cry. And people always say like hip openers, when you do hip opener exercises, that opens up your sacral chakra, I think. Like, I don't know. That opens up that part of your body and sometimes people start crying. And I have cried from doing hip openers. Like you don't just start bursting out in tears. Well, I don't know if people do that. But it's a release.
Oh, okay.
The way I stretched, I felt myself about to just like, I don't know if it was tears or throw up. I just wanted to like, it was a great stretch.
Tears or throw up.
It was a great stretch. Like I'm breathing different. Like I slept great that night.
Oh,
never thought I'd see it.
That's good. I could see that. This is very random, but at some point in time, I would like to get a sound bath.
That sounds nice. You should. I
would like to get a sound bath.
I would get bored. I would probably go.
Yeah, I gotta find somebody to like. Do y'all do like a quick like 20-minute session? Because if it's anything like yoga, baby, I'm gonna be asleep.
Right.
You know, yoga at the end, the like last 15 minutes where they have you just like lay down on the floor, baby. I go to sleep every single time.
They'd be like, "Now you're going to lay on your back and breathe."
And I'd be fucking asleep.
Imagine your breath going up a line. Follow that line.
I follow myself right to sleep in a cute little 15-minute power nap.
Something is really wrong with you.
Whatever. Okay. Well, anyhow, until next time.
Hasta luego, hoes and bows.